get a job, make sure you look at the benefits. Get an HSA, not an FSA. An HSA is a savings account that compounds interest. So the more that you put in it, the better you're off. But there is a cap per if you're single or if you're married. So I would get that. Second thing that I would get is if I had money saved, I would have it in a high yield savings account. It wouldn't just be sitting there not making money, it would be making money babies. That's what I would do. In addition to that, you also want to set up a trust, not just a will, a trust, because a will can go into probate. And the thing is, you also want to have a power of attorney because let's say something happens to you. Who's going to talk for you after 18 years old? It's normally not the parents. Like you need to actually give another person consent to speak on behalf if you're completely incapacitated. So that's something super important because you never know what could happen in life. In addition to that, your financial health is also tied to your emotional health. So you need to make sure you're understanding your emotions and your trauma and your triggers because impulse shopping is also people pleasing. So be mindful of that. Credit cards, do it for your essentials only because you're having to pay your essentials every month anyway. Use your credit card as much as you can. Rack up those points. Rack up that cash back. Make a payment towards your bill. Okay, do it that way. And if you're like, I don't qualify for that, well, you can get a secure card after you save that money and it compounds interest. You go open your secure card. I like Discover, but Discover and Capital One merged, so figure that out. But they're both really good companies that I use as starter credit cards. So I would say that do not overspend and try to keep up with the Joneses. If you can't actually afford to pay for it at the end of that month, you don't need to do it. I'm gonna say that one more time. If you can't afford to pay by the end of the month, you don't need to do it. It is not worth it. It is not worth the stress. And payday loans, no. Title loans, no. No, no. Those are not options because they're very predatory and sometimes some people don't get out from under them. So don't put yourself in that situation.